Hello and welcome to Pokemon Save Swappers with me, and this is the final episode. So
No! Why is it all dropping, Harry? No!
as you can hear, it's Sid. We've decided for the last episode we're gonna actually record it together for once.
Yeah, this is very exciting.
So you trained up a Ninjask a bit more. Which is called Ninja.
Yeah,
Great name.
Great names. Yeah, very creative.
Yeah. Do we
Copyright, trademark.
Do you know if you level up to level 20 and you have a gap in your party, you actually get a new Pokemon? Hammy Moore, I missed you.
Oh, happy more!
Uh,
I remember.
It's been
my God.
so long since we've both recorded it because just a lot of things happened and the series just kind of got sidelined.
Yeah, I mean, life just got busy and other things happened, just how it is.
Was mostly my fault.
It was kind of my fault too, to be honest.
It was
Things happen.
It was definitely mostly my fault because you did yours quite fast, and mine was like we got to a point where I just couldn't do it anymore because of things happening.
And that's totally fine. Like, yeah, there was no obligation in this. We did it because it was fun.
Yeah, we did it for fun, so
Yeah.
it wasn't
think that's
anything
totally
to
fine.
worry about, which was a nice change of pace. But since it's been so long, I was like, okay, it's time to just stop the series.
Yeah. I think it's nice to like put an end to things. Like, it's nicer
Yeah.
to have like a little finale to it all.
Yeah, I decided to just kind of finish it off so that it actually gets finished in a way,
Yeah.
because I always feel like series sometimes just don't get closure, and it frustrates me when that happens.
For sure. Yeah.
And
there are
I'm
way
like-
too many.
I don't feel good like doing that to my viewers, so I decided to give closure in some sort of way, and I feel like this is the best way to do it.
I think that's really nice. Yeah. And it's always like it's good for us as well, just to like catch up and remember the save that we had together. I think
Yeah.
this was a really fun thing to do together.
I would definitely do it again when we're both not as busy.
Yes, for sure.
And
Agreed.
make sure I don't have those challenges again. Corin, I forgot about you. I feel like that was a perfect name for this Pokemon because you don't know what Pokemon it's gonna be in the end.
Right, yeah.
Because Corin is a genderless name from Fire Emblem.
From Fire Emblem, yeah.
I still
I'm
need to
wondering,
be-
how familiar are you with the Fire Emblem series? Like, have you played some of the games?
I've played a little bit of Sacred Stones.
Okay.
So I end up really liking the character Erica.
Yeah.
I beat Awakening like 10
Oh,
times.
Yeah. Awakening's fantastic. Yeah, that's the only one I played, but I really enjoyed Awakening.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Awakening. Like, I played it so many times, and it was just really fun, like, creating your own stories with it. That's what
Yeah.
I really enjoyed doing.
Agreed.
And, I did play a little bit of Conquest / Birthright, and...
Oh, right, that whole mess of, was that the Fates?
Yeah,
series?
Fates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was 3 games, I think. That was crazy.
I got it, but didn't play it that much. I got a little bit through, but I never ended up trying to beat it because I was trying to play it for story less than
Right.
the gameplay, and I just ended up never felt like playing it.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
So,
I mean, it just feels like such a time investment, especially when there are at least 2 games, full games you need to play to get the full story.
yeah,
It's
it
like-
was just
yeah.
like, oh, it was a daunting game is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, that's good way to describe it for sure.
It was very daunting for me. I ended up getting into the Phoenix Wright games.
Yes! Oh, such a good choice. I love that series.
I've
my
watched up to Trials and Tribulations, and I've started
Yes.
Young Justice. I don't remember.
Oh, Apollo Justice?
yeah,
Yeah,
it was the
fourth one.
the fourth one. Yeah, I've started to
Yeah.
watch Luke Jin's version of that, and after Trials, I bought the first 3 games, and I'm playing through the first one.
Nice. Oh, that's so good to hear. I love like hearing new people like let's play the Phoenix Wright games because they're so good. Honestly.
I really enjoyed it. It was like one of the best, just one of the best stories I've heard in a while. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna experience it for myself.
Yeah.
And I've also been trying to read more, and I felt like the Phoenix Wright games helped with that a lot.
Yeah, because it is a lot about reading. Like, there's a lot of text in that game if you want to explore every nook and cranny of the different scenes and the different people you can talk to. You can show them different evidence to
Yeah,
get their reaction.
It's just
it's
so much fun. I just
it really is.
really enjoy it. I'm not doing a very good job at Pokemon, but oh well.
That's fine. It's okay.
Did you end up playing Sun and Moon?
I started playing Pokemon Moon, and I played for probably 20 hours or so, but I never ended up finishing it.
I beat Sun
Nice.
to 100% on the national decks.
Oh, okay.
I got my sister to play through the game, but then I had to finish it off for her because I was like, I want to complete it before Ultra Sun and Moon came out.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
And
yeah.
then because of that, I ended up didn't play Ultra Sun and Moon for too long because of it. Like,
Oh my God.
Like I got it the day off by download because I pre-ordered the gold set, which is both games in like a gold box.
Whoa, that sounds very exclusive.
Yeah, I think it was actually a UK exclusive. I might be wrong about that.
Oh, okay.
And it actually came with the gold box and the 2 games box as well.
That's really nice. Yeah.
So
Wow.
I went for that because I was like, I'm gonna buy both of them anyway. I might as well just buy the bundled version because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And
Get the.
I feel like it was worth it. It was just I wish I played it more. And because of that, I actually had to wait a little bit longer for it to get physical because it just didn't quite get in the pre-order time.
Oh.
So
okay.
we messaged Nintendo about it. I don't remember if I actually messaged them or if they just sent over the code.
Huh.
And they sent over the code so that I could still play it.
Oh, okay. So since the packs didn't get in time, you could get the download version.
Yeah,
from them.
so I technically own 3 versions of Ultra Sun and Moon.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So yeah,
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I don't know why.
What do you think of Sun and Moon compared to the previous games? Like, what do you think of all the changes they made?
I really enjoyed it. Like, I still think my favorite game is probably still technically Ruby for me because Gen 3 was my year.
Right, yeah. It's just that makes sense for sure.
But I did really enjoy I feel like it was definitely more challenging than Gen 6 that's what I liked about it.
Right.
Because with Gen 6, it just kind of got way too easy for me.
Huh.
What did you think of Gen 6?
I have not played Gen 6. I stopped playing Pokemon after the 3rd generation because I did really like Ruby and Sapphire, but I kind of got burnt out after that.
Yeah.
So Pokemon Moon was my next game after after Sapphire, which was a big change.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It would
so
be.
much had changed.
So
Yeah, it was
much
really
has
good.
changed in between. Like, I think the XP share is what makes the game easier, but the like they changed the mechanics about for some reason, and just made it. And using the XP share made the game really easy.
Right, because
But-
everyone just leveled up too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but for Sun and Moon, they did it so it was more balanced. Like, if you did use the XP share, it's actually more balanced, I find, with that
Okay,
one.
that's good.
It was a lot more easier to use. Like, using the XP share didn't, like, ruin the experience.
Right, it just didn't break the game.
No.
So I guess like they heard the feedback and made changes like from what they did with X and Y.
Yeah,
That would make
and
sense,
for
yeah.
people who wanted to challenge, turned it off, and apparently it was
Right.
really challenging, from what I've heard from some of my friends.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I think that's great because you will have a lot of people that's played the entire Pokemon series, and like they have so much experience with Pokemon that they definitely need that challenge.
Yeah,
Because
like
you need some sort of risk for the game to be exciting. You don't want to stomp through every trainer or Pokemon you meet.
yeah,
So that's very good.
yeah. I definitely agree with that. I'm trying to think of what else to say now. I'm not very good
So-
at talking.
Do you think that they made X and Y easier because it was like the newest, the first Pokemon game on 3DS? Like they wanted to make it easier for kids who haven't played it before, or something like that.
Yeah, I definitely think it was made in that way. Definitely.
Because
I
maybe
still-
then they
I still enjoyed it, but it was just like
sure.
it was just not as fun in some areas.
Yeah. That makes sense. Because I think with some of the earlier Pokemon games, like part of the challenge was that they hadn't fully figured out Pokemon yet, like how Pokemon should be like refined or like how the battle system should be. So some moves were just like really broken or very like overpowered, and suddenly you're just in the area with Pokemon who are really high level compared to you, so you have to start grinding a little here and there.
Yeah, it was definitely very different when you go back to the older ones. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you could technically, if you play Gen 6 after not playing in a while,
Mm-hmm.
it could kind of get you back up to speed enough so you know how to play the game, but you won't be like, it won't be as easy as Gen 6.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Like, I guess like Gen 6 would be like an easy reintroduction if you
Yeah.
haven't played for really long. Yeah, that makes sense.
And a lot of people say Sun and Moon is that as well, but also does supply the challenge that people want.
Yeah. Which I think is important.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you definitely need that sense of urgency and risk. Like, you're not like the all-powerful hero that just defeats everyone in their path. You just, it
Yeah.
needs to be like a world where other people are powerful as well. You have these very menacing, legendary monsters and all that.
Yeah.
And that's important. What do you think like about the changes they made with Sun and Moon, like the C moves and the different gym system they had?
I I thought it was interesting. Like, it changed up the game for me a lot. It's just, I wish they didn't reuse some of them in Ultra Sun and Moon.
Oh, okay, I see.
Like, I feel like it could have been spiced up a bit more if they changed up all the gyms. Well, I mean,
Right.
all the Tiki or whatever. But I did find it fun doing it the way it was. What did you think of what we've seen of Pokemon Let's Go?
It's a very different game than like what we're used to with Pokemon. I think it will be fun. I think it's important for people to not expect like a full Pokemon game, because that's definitely not what that is.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm gonna try, but I'm not guaranteeing I'm gonna like it.
Yeah. That's more than fair.
I think it looks interesting as what it is, but I'm not guaranteeing anything with that game.
Yeah. I don't expect people to enjoy it as much as the main Pokemon series, but I think it's like a fun spin-off idea.
Yeah, I wish they wasn't so adamant about it being not a spin-off.
Right, but I think that's also like part of, they have announced like a full Pokemon game, like for the main series, that they are working on that as well, and then that makes me feel better about this game that is a spin-off, because at least they are still making a game for the fans, like what they would want. So
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah. I also think it looks really good. I really like the art style.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cute.
Let's go Pikachu either. Yeah. You get all the Pokemon you can ride. It looks really cool, and different outfits, and yeah, there's just a lot of fun stuff in there, and I'm happy that they can be fun.
I'm just
they
so glad this wasn't a Nuzlocke, because the Pokemon just died.
Oh no! Maybe that's the finale. Just every Pokemon goes. Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
What do you think about the Pokeball controller? The one you can just like carry along with you and has like this analog stick.
I think it's
motion
cute.
controls.
It's just expensive.
Yeah, it's really expensive.
Like, I think it's a cool thing, but I'm not sure I'd end up buying it just because of the price. But then again, I haven't bought another Switch controller. I've only bought the thing that's with it and a wired one, because it's a lot cheaper than the wireless.
Right, yeah.
Like,
so you have one of those like classic or pro controllers for the Switch, or?
Yeah, I have the Zelda Breath of the Wild USB.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's a couple of different versions of it, which is weird, but I've got this black and grey one that I really like.
Okay, let me see if I can find a picture. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, this one looks pretty. Oh my god.
I love using it. I use it all the time.
Oh. So it's like grey and little gold, it looks like.
Yeah, there's a gold stick, gold D-pad.
Oh, I see that. Oh, that looks really pretty. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Nice.
The only downside with it is it doesn't use motion control. So when I was trying to play Mario Odyssey with it, you can't use all the features, and I was like, that was so frustrating, because that was one of the main reasons I bought it. Was for Mario Odyssey.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, well, that kind of demotivated me to play it.
Right. I feel that's one thing that Nintendo needs to be better at, is like being able to configure your controls, like just remap buttons and different. Yeah, I think that's really good if they would add that to their games.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I can't do everything I need to in Mario Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to use the other controller, and because of that reason, I kind of haven't got back to it yet.
Right. How far did you get in Odyssey?
I don't remember. It was kind of like I got it at release and then didn't play it.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't remember if it was that release, but I did buy it and then played it a little bit with the controller and didn't enjoy it because of the controller kind of not using all the features.
Right, yeah, it just kind of bummed you out. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
For sure.
but I will get back to it because I've been getting into platformers more recently.
Oh, nice. What kind of other platformers have you played?
Recently I 100%ed the N64 version of Super Mario 64. That was really fun.
Ooh, yeah, that's a fantastic game. Oh, it's so good.
Even though like I didn't know how to do everything, like I could do it. It was just some of them took more time than others, and I was like, I actually was able to beat the game without pulling off the triple jump easily.
Oh, okay.
So I was able to beat the game basically without the triple jump.
Nice. But I think that also speaks to the strength of that game, because you have so many movement options. Like you have that quick side jump, and then you have the...
I used that one a lot because I was able to pull that off quite easily.
Yeah, and that's such a good way of like going higher. And then you have the wall jump and the kick, I think you can do.
Yeah.
And then, like dash, you can like jump forward. Yeah, there's just so many options, which it makes it really fun.
I always find in Smash Bros. The subspace in Brawl, like I always find it really hard to wall jump in that game with Mario for some reason. And there's this one part where you have to have it in order to get an item.
Oh, I see.
So I was just like, screw that, I'm gonna make Pit able to fly with the sticker. So he flew all the way up and got it.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like I had problems with that too for some reason. Like it just felt really unnatural how to like wall jump with Mario.
Yeah, it was really difficult and I just kind of really struggled.
Yeah, I don't remember why. Hopefully they fixed that for Ultimate, if you can still wall jump, that is.
Yeah, they probably won't have a subspace-like thing.
There are rumors though. I don't know if you saw the latest Smash Direct, but they had this like button on the main menu that like kind of blurred out.
Oh.
So there's like this mode they haven't announced yet.
Oh,
So,
that's interesting.
yeah, people are like speculating that it could be some sort of like story or mission mode or something like that.
I really hope so, because that's like one of the best things to do while you don't really have others around, because I tend to fall into the category Smash Bros is a multiplayer game only. It's not really only, but like I find it difficult to play the game by myself. I would rather play it with someone else.
Sure. Yeah, I think it's like primarily a multiplayer like party game.
Yeah.
But for example, like Melee had this really fun mission mode where you had like different objectives to do. Like they made these little missions.
Yeah,
was
I
really
remember
fun.
that. That was
Yeah.
really fun when I played those.
And I think Subspace was just fun for those like cutscenes, like just having all these different characters from different series interact with each other was so much fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I actually tried to 100% it the other day, like a while back, but I don't think I ended up doing it because I was missing a few items. I was like, oh, I can't bother at this point.
Okay. So 100% means like collecting all the items in the stages and stuff like that?
Yeah, the 100% is not really worth it. It's better
Right.
just to play through it. I find it, for some reason, I just find it really fun to play through that. I've played through it like 5 different times.
Wow, okay, that was awesome. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just such a novel and fun idea. Like having like a proper like crossover story mode. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I like about fighting games. You tend, like crossover fighting games, they tend to have a little weird story that doesn't always quite make sense, but it's interesting to play through.
Yeah. I think sometimes it can be done well. Like, I like the weird like Sonic Generation story where we have both modern and classic Sonic. I always thought that was like a fun, like having these very different characters even though they're the same. Like having them interact with each other was fun. So I think it can be done well for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with all the new characters that are in the Smash roster now, just imagine all the different things they can do now.
I know, it's gonna be crazy. Like, I've been trying to keep some of the game a surprise for myself because most of the game get like, you basically hear all the characters before the game actually comes out.
Yeah, that's true.
And I want a bit of surprise, so sometimes I just don't watch the directs. Just wait until it comes out and then be surprised when I actually play it.
I think that's really smart, honestly, because you a lot of the fun of playing a new game is like being excited about the new stuff like that you don't know about.
Exactly. Like, that's why I've kind of kept myself secret, but I couldn't keep myself secret from Isabel.
No, I mean,
everyone went crazy about that.
Oh my god,
it was so funny.
Much fun. Yeah.
And I know basically like the whole of the old roster's there. That's what I've heard.
Yeah. It's like, Isabel, you couldn't even hurt a fly. Why are you in this fighting game? No. You must be protected from. Yeah, it's just gonna be such a blast. I think people are gonna have so much fun with Smash Ultimate. I think it's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like a good reason. It's like a good time with Nintendo, like having their online membership now for Switch. Like you have to pay.
Have you bought it yet?
I don't have a Switch yet, but I do want to. I do want to get one.
Well,
eventually.
I've got a Switch, but right now I can't be able to buy that online because I've only got one game that is actually online, and I just don't see the point right now until I get more games.
That's fair.
For it, unless I just really feel like playing that multiplayer game multiplayer.
Do you think playing Smash online would entice you enough, or is it more like a local thing, like everyone playing on the same couch?
Well, in my terms, it's normally a bed, but
sure. Yeah. In the same room.
Yeah, I tend to like it when it's in the same room.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the right way to play it. Especially with
online with the Wii U's and 3DS's. That was quite fun.
How about Super Mario Party? Have you ever played the Mario Party games?
I've played 5 and 1 and 2.
Okay.
And
what
I've been watching the Super
Mario Party,
and it does actually look like a lot of fun. I'm tempted to get it or get a friend to get
it. I think they made a lot of like fun new changes that I think like would make that a really fun party game.
Yeah.
And just makes sense for the Switch as well. Like it's something you can carry with you and bring to a party, and just you could just play it together. I think that's really smart.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of the better ones from the latest time, I would say. Because I did have a look at the top 100. Like, someone did a video on it. I wasn't very impressed with that one.
Right.
Like, it didn't look like that much fun. To play the normal party mode, it was just like, oh.
Yeah, I think if it was like either a remake of Mario Party 1, 2, or 3, or if it was like a main like board game mode with remade games, I think that would work a lot better than what they actually did.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying that at some point. I think me and my friends are actually planning to meet up around Christmas time.
Oh.
So we may play Super Mario Party then.
That's a really good idea. Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. and one of the friends is actually the ones at co-common.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you don't know already, co-common is a co-owned channel between me and my friend Kaham64. Quick plug there.
I mean, there's a new exciting project. Plug away, I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check that out. I think it's gonna be really good.
Have you noticed that we did a joke where the plugs actually have like a emoji of a plug?
Yes, I did see that. It's very good.
Yeah.
Very
One of my
good.
favorite jokes.
I appreciate that. It's like one of those small, subtle jokes that just get better over
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it's really good. Ah. So how goes the Pokemon?
I think they're doing quite well. I've got Husky to level 21.
Nice. So, how do you feel we should finish this? Because I think that's something we should talk about. Like, is there some kind of event in the story that would be like a proper time to stop at, or?
It's kind of difficult to say, really, because I don't feel like there's much that happens at the beginning of the game, and we've only pretty much played the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's very true.
So there is a gym coming up, which I probably could beat easily, or there's like the family nearby. Like there's a family that you fight.
Yeah.
I could do that quickly.
Oh, that could be a nice way of ending it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's sort of like a final challenge to see if our Pokemon are up for it.
Yeah.
If we train them enough for this final encounter. That could work, I think.
Yeah. Basically, right now, only 2 Pokemon are viable.
Okay, I see.
Because there's a Pokemon at level 13 that only knows like Bide as the actual attacking move.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes. That's Bonsai.
Yeah,
I think,
Bonsai.
yeah. Bonsai. Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah, and Hammy's probably still level 5, I'd imagine.
Yeah, Hemi's still level 5.
Hey, he's like our mascot, for the party. He's there. He's our face.
Oh, I'm actually already fighting them.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even realize. I was just like, oh, we could do that, and then I realized we're actually battling right now.
Nice. Okay. Good luck.
We
Got
just got
this.
we're on Victoria now.
Okay.
So yeah, Ninjask only has Scratch, Harden, Leech Life, and Flash.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's decent moveset for early game.
Yeah. Corrin's nearly dead at level 19.
Oh no.
Bonsai has Bide, Harden, and Growth.
Oh.
And obviously Hammy Moore has... Oh, I sent out Hammy Moore.
Oh no. No.
It missed.
Oh my god.
Go Hammy Moore, level 5.
Oh, you don't send that poor baby Zigzagoon out there to fight. No. Oh my gosh. Do it, Abby. Believe in you.
He didn't die one shot.
Oh, okay.
But he's now poisoned.
Oh no.
Do you get the joke though? It was like TM and an artist mixed with a YouTuber's name.
Oh, right. Yeah, I feel like you told me about this. Yeah, what references.
It was like a reference between Space Hamster, because he nicknames a lot of himself in games as Hammy, and
Right.
Moore comes from Henry Moore and HM for HM.
Ah, it's very good. Okay, nice.
Have you
That's
ever
good.
seen any of Henry Moore's stuff? Oh, not really.
I don't think I have.
That was like one of the main things I remember from doing art in I'm trying to think of the right term. I'll just say sixth form.
Oh, okay, so you made like sculptures. Okay, I see some of this stuff now.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's cool. I approve of that reference. Very,
Yes.
very good.
I decided to include a reference to how I used to do art. I'm actually really enjoying your Inktober, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's been a lot of fun to do.
Yeah. I tried to do one last year and failed. I should have done the Zelda one, really. That would have been fun to try.
Oh, was there one that was Zelda themed?
Yeah, Zelda Dungeon set one up.
Oh, that's really fun. Oh, that's very good.
I'll probably do that one next year.
Yeah, I think it's like a good challenge, but also something like to promote just more practice. Like if you want to get better at art.
Yeah. I'm kind of on a weird fence where I'm just like, I'm not too worried about it, but sometimes I kind of like, it's fun to do every now and then.
Yeah. I think it's important just not like put pressure on yourself. Just do it when you feel like it.
Yeah. That's what I do most of the time, and that's where my speed ups come from. They're just like random spur moments.
Mm-hmm.
I did try to do it monthly at one time, but then I uploaded the 1 month and then never did again.
Ah, okay.
There's a theme on my channel.
But hey, if it was only done once, then like you don't have like a schedule to it. It was just like a one-off special thing.
Yeah.
So it's not bad at all.
The thing was, I announced it as a scheduled thing.
Okay.
It was a problem. But then I didn't do it. But I still do some every now and then. Like,
That's good.
I tried to do a PBG once. I still haven't finished
okay.
it. So I tend to have to try and do it in one session, otherwise it just doesn't get finished.
Right, it's hard to go back to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. That definitely is the case with me as well. I got like a bunch of sketches that will probably never like actually get
Be
finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the case. Oh.
There you go. So which one am I on now? Oh, I got to fight a Shroomish. So who's dead so far? We have Ninja and how many more are currently dead?
Oh my gosh.
Husky's paralyzed and got 22 health. Corin's got 2 health and Bonsai got 2 health.
Oh
No,
my God.
Bonsai's fully alright, but it's only level 12.
Right. Oh my god. Okay, this is getting really intense right now.
Luckily, you
actually
can
good.
just heal, so it doesn't make that much difference, but still.
Sure, but still kind of nerve-wracking.
Well, he's level 15, so Bonsai's got a chance.
Okay, come on, Bonsai.
He's
this,
storing the
buddy.
energy. He got a crit hit. I think Bonsai is actually going to win this battle.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Swap into Husky.
Oh my gosh.
Get him a level. I tend to find with Paralyze, if the Pokemon's like too much lower, it's not too much difference. Like, the Paralyze doesn't tend to hit for me. What about you?
God, I don't know if I've like considered that. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Huh. It's also been a little while since I played Pokemon, so it's not like in recent memory.
Yeah. Oh my god, Husky lived with 1 health.
Oh my god! Yes!
And he killed the normal. Talking about
That's
normal,
amazing!
I got a shiny one.
You got a shiny Numa?
Yeah. Not in this
Oh,
playthrough, but
Sure. Oh, that's really just
I have a ruby with a shiny normal.
nice. I mean, the shinies are so rare, aren't they?
Yeah, I was just like, I'm about to get a fire type on my team. If a shiny one comes up, I'll catch it, and then it came. I was like, hello. Also, I'm on the granny. Oh, I've run out of rock tomb. Water gun. And Husky's down.
Oh. One thing I was curious about, is Husky a reference to Husky Mudkips?
Yes.
YouTuber?
But
very good.
sadly, he technically doesn't exist anymore.
Right,
Because
right.
he changed his channel.
Yeah, changed the name. Yeah.
And he doesn't do Minecraft anymore.
Yeah, I mean that happens. I feel like a lot of channels have done that over the last few
I
years.
feel like the next one to do it.
Oh, that could be.
It just feels like I'm not into it anymore,
Right.
from what I can tell.
I mean, it is difficult to keep that excitement for one game over so many years. Like, I kind of get it. Like, you kind of want to move on to doing different things.
Yeah,
I can see that for sure.
not fully into it. And he should try to move on to something else for a bit, at least. Take a break
Right.
from it, you know?
Yeah, I think that's important at least to take a break, because that's what everyone else does with games. Like, they try different stuff. They don't just play one thing.
Yeah, I don't think I could deal. Wait, did it reset? Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, it reset.
wait, the game reset?
No, the family.
Oh,
So
why did
I forgot how the mechanics work. I thought that you didn't have to beat them 4 in a row, but I think you do.
Oh, but you have to do them all over again?
Yeah, if you lose.
Oh. But how did you lose?
Everyone was on low health, and I didn't use any potions.
I see.
Because I just assumed they would come back, and it would be fine, but I was wrong.
Right. Okay.
Also,
okay.
I had some really good luck with that Fury swipe. It hit like 5 times.
Nice. That's
That
awesome.
time it was free. I'm gonna see if I can get Ninjask to level 20.
Okay. Sounds good.
So yeah, we failed our first time, but we'll try again. And if we fail again,
it's the finale. Things can go a bit south. That's okay.
yeah,
It's part of the emotional journey.
yeah.
There will be successes. There will be downfalls. That's just life.
Yeah.
How it works.
Actually, I'll stick with that for now, and then make him level up from it. Ziggers. Sorry, I had to stop a minute.
All good.
Okay. Let's switch. Who should fight Sixagoon? Let's try Bonsai Natural Power. Because right now
Okay.
it's only a level 16, so it's a bit more durable for Bonsai.
Alright, go Bonsai, go.
Natural Power. Natural Power turned into Swift.
Oh, is Swift the one that does 20? Wait, how's Swift work again? Forgot.
I think it might change between games. I don't remember.
Oh,
Bonsai.
okay. That could be. Let's see.
There you go. That's a bit better, stronger. I switched Pokemon to Corrin.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There you go. Like, I actually don't remember how Swift works in this game.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, normally it's quite a powerful move. Maybe Bonsai is just more of a special attacker.
It says like it always hits.
I know
It
that
has
part.
60 power.
60
power.
Shouldn't be that weak then. I think it was just I had lower Pokemon.
Could be.
Okay, so we beat the guy with the Pikachu kid.
Well done.
onto the woman. I think they all say like, I'm the strongest in the family or something. And they just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Right, yeah, because I think that's how that family works. It's like it ramps up in difficulty.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
People probably won't agree with what I just did. But if I remember... No, I don't remember correctly. I was gonna say, I think buggers could against grass poison, but I'm wrong.
Huh. I don't know.
I don't really remember my types very well.
Honestly, me neither. It just kind of all goes together at some point.
Yeah.
Which Pokemon are which types, which moves are which type, yeah.
And because
a lot.
it's early game, you have to do a lot more thinking about what goes with what. Because like I know like one weakness for each, really. Like I know grass, you can burn it with fire easily enough.
I just remember that the stab bonus is really good. The same type.
Yes.
If you use the move as the same type, that's really good.
It's always good to do that.
Yeah.
But it's also good to have a variety of moves so that you have
For sure.
more.
So you don't get the resistances, because
Yeah.
that can be really mess you up. Yeah, for sure.
One thing I love about Husky is the fact that he's is a he as well. Is the fact that he's resistant against electric types.
Oh, I did not know that.
So yeah,
That's
it's a
really
really
good.
fun Pokemon to use.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Water Pokemon with resistance. Wow. Okay.
Another water Pokemon that actually does it is not Swampert. No, yeah, Swampert is one, but that's the evolved form, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like one of my friend's favorite Pokemon, and I somehow blanked on it.
Do you remember which generation it is?
2.
Is it the Feraligatr? No, that's just water.
No, it's the one that looks like a tadpole and starts off with no arms.
The Poliwag? Poliwhirl? No?
Close. It's more of that's Gen 1. That one.
Which one's from Gen 2 then? That...
I can't remember. Why can't I remember? I'm sorry, I just forgetting.
I mean, there are a lot of Pokemon.
Sorry, Luke. I didn't mean to
fair.
forget his name. Just search water ground type and he should come up.
Okay, ground type. Pokemon.
There's only like 2 Pokemon that are water ground type, I believe.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
I think it's Wooper.
Oh, yeah! There you go.
I remembered.
Yeah. Yeah, water ground. You remembered. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I think it was because I was planning on using him in Pokemon Crystal.
Oh, right.
Or I used him in a Gold playthrough at one point.
Nice. Oh yeah, the Quagsire. I love the design of Quagsire.
Yeah.
So much fun. Just a happy waterfish.
There you go. Definitely one of the best Pokemon.
Quagsire is carefree and sluggish by nature.
Just like me.
Tends to... It hunts for food by leaving its mouth wide open and waiting for its unaware prey to blunder in. Oh my gosh. He just opens his mouth and waits for the food to come.
That's
Such a-
amazing.
That's fantastic. Oh.
I think that's probably why. Why do I always just blank on Pokemon names when I try to think of them? Swampert. I had like a level 100 in my first Ruby playthrough.
Whoa. That takes a little bit of time, doesn't it, to get him up to level 100?
I think it was because I really enjoyed beating the Elite Four.
Ah, okay.
So I just kept beating the Elite Four with him, trying to train up other Pokemon, and eventually
I
just
see.
got to level 100.
Nice. That's really good.
That's like the only thing I remember from that playthrough. Apart from I had a Vulpix that I couldn't evolve because I didn't
Oh.
know about Firestones and all that back then.
Oh,
And
I see.
I also had a Pokemon that evolved by trade. But I was like, why isn't it evolving? They're like level 60 and they haven't evolved.
Do they ever say when Pokemon need like a stone to evolve? Like,
I think
Is that
it's,
ever
it's a
clear?
really weird thing. Like, I think they tend to say like the ones that in that generation that do it, but they don't actually specifically say like the older ones. And
Right.
I think I'm talking about like before the internet.
yeah.
So like I didn't know. I pretty much didn't know trading existed, and I didn't know that Vulpix needed a Firestone to evolve.
Because I think they made it clear in the second generation when it comes to Eevee. I feel like they talked a lot about like the different evolutions there.
Yeah, I think Eevee was talked a lot about, and also when I was younger, I didn't read the text as much because obviously I had reading difficulties, so I didn't tend to do it as much. Because I was still able to enjoy the game, even though I didn't read every single bit of text. But I did actually help me spell one time.
Alright, there you go. Good.
I have this one memory of like when we was doing this spelling thing because learning difficulties class or whatever. We had to remember how to spell cut. I was like, oh, I remember that because I play Pokemon.
Nice.
I was like,
See, video games are educational.
yeah, that was like one of the most memorable moments for me for some reason. I don't know why remember that specifically. Also, I'm about to fail again. I think that might have to be the end of the video because I'm not trying again.
Okay.
Oh,
That's okay.
just
I feel like we had a good time here. I feel like this is a good finale.
yeah. Thank you for watching the final episode of Pokemon Ruby Save Swappers. I can finally actually watch Sid's last episode because I haven't watched it.
Yay! I don't remember if it was good or not, but it's
I
there.
I enjoyed your previous ones, so yeah.
Yeah, that's
If
good.
you enjoyed this series, please let me know. Maybe I'll come back to it with a different person and a different game. We'll see. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.
See, bye.